See if I can wave. Can I wave? Did the wave work? All right, the wave worked. There we go. Just had to wait it out. Okay, maybe it ain't working. Whatever. I don't know what's going on with this thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, my beautiful people, man. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us. Just had to get that Instagram live going. We are broadcasting here on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Go ahead, hit that like button, that share button, let people know we're here. Like button, that share button, let people know we're here on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Hey, we're going to get right into this thing today, man. We're going to be talking about how to persist. We're going to be finishing up chapter 5 today. Fantastic Friday, man. It's time to get that show on the road, guys. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
New Black Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature's for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, New Black Wall Street. Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street Book Club.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. It's a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. You can pick that book up by simply going to theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Not only is it a book, but it is actually a club as well that you can decide to join. And inside of that club, we do have the book club that you're experiencing here today for personal development, have business development as well that we do on Thursday nights. We have financial literacy classes that we do on Monday, where we teach you about money and how to make more of it. And then we also have investment education where we teach you how to make your money work harder for you than you work for your money. Today's episode is sponsored by ERGJ Black Bazaar, and you can go to that site, www.ergjblackbazaar.com, www.ergjblackbazaar.com, and pick up the Black History activity books. Black History Month is upon us. This one here is your Uncle Muhammad or Muhammad Ali Black History activity book, where you can get your children to color, to draw, to connect the dots, and learn about the life of Muhammad Ali. Only $10 to pick up. That's a way for you to invest in what we do here, and a way for you to support what we're doing by bringing more literacy, understanding to our community. Go ahead and show your support by either joining the club, picking up an item, show your support some way. At the end of the day, guys, we've got to learn how to invest in those things that bring value to our life. That way we'll get a return as well. If you don't reap, you won't sow. If you don't sow, you won't reap. If you don't sow, you won't reap. You reap what you sow. Therefore, if you don't sow, you won't reap. Now, if you are an author, go ahead and tag an author, by the way. If you're an author and you have written a book that you think will be valuable for what we do here, we'd love for you to inbox us about your book. We'd love to review it and see if we want to add it to our rotation. And then last but not least, if you're a business and you're saying, hey, I love what you're doing there and I want to be a part of that. I want to sponsor this show. I want you to promote for me. I want you to help me sell more stuff. Well, make sure you inbox us and tell us about your business, and we will respond with our sponsorship packages. Let's get right to what we're going to talk about here today, guys. We're going to start with our daily motivation for African-American success. Our daily motivation for African-American success. Today's title is Give the Sister Her Due. Give the sister her due. Joseph Ben Jacquemin, a historian, said this: dipped in chocolate, bronzed with elegance, enameled with grace, toasted with beauty, my Lord, she is a Black woman. Dipped in chocolate, bronzed with elegance, enameled with grace, toasted with beauty. My Lord, she is a Black woman. Here's our passage for today. Oh, our struggle has always demanded great courage and conviction. Out of it has emerged women, sisters, and undaunted spirit. sisters of undaunted spirit, sheroes. That's what we're going to call them, sheroes. Black women who perform deeds that ensure our survival and enrich our lives. Often their efforts are unsung, but we know who they are. They're a mother, a daughter, an aunt, a niece, a grandmother, but all are sisters, sheroes, who have made a difference and propel us forward. Stand up and clap and give the sisters their due. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, trained in the church, gifted with a voice whose range and power have become her trademark. She is for many the best gospel and rhythm abuse singer ever to stand before a microphone. Let's hear it for Carol Mosley Braun, who possesses a winning smile and a persuasive manner and became the first African-American woman elected to the U.S. Senate. Put your hands together for Carla Wilson Hawkins, the nation's preeminent teacher. Each day she stands before children who have been labeled disruptive and learning disabled and tells them, in spite of the problems, you're going to make it. Applaud loudly for trailblazer Oprah Winfrey, one of the first Black women to host a nationally syndicated talk show and the first of her race and gender to own, everybody put it also own, to own a television and movie production studio complex. And what about Dorothy Brunson, owner of 3 successful radio stations and arguably the wealthiest Black woman in radio? Let's show some appreciation for pioneer journalist Ethel Payne, one of the first Black women to travel with the White House press corps, and to Emmy Award-winning broadcaster journalist Charlene Hunter Galt. Let's salute Lillian Roberts, who rose from the post of shop steward at the Chicago Hospital to organizer for the American Federation of State, County, and municipally employees. She has fought against the tide to become the most powerful African-American in organized labor. All rise for these and other unsung Black women whose dedication and hard work inspire us to excel. All rise for these and other unsung Black women whose dedication and hard work inspire us to excel. Everybody put it down, so inspired. Here's our affirmation for today. Today I salute the best thing ever given to our race, the Black woman. Today I salute the best thing ever given to our race, the Black woman. This is your daily affirmations for success, daily affirmations for African American success by Dennis Kimbro. We're going to read this every day, and then every day again. So that's what we're going to do there. We're going to get right into what we're going to discuss today, which is our book for the New Black Wall Street Book Club, which is Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. We're going to complete today chapter 5, which is by all means persist. By all means persist. Now, again, the book club is something that you can be a part of by joining the Black Billionaires Club. Again, we have the book club. We have personal development, business development, financial literacy classes, and investment education. Things that I believe we should work on, and also things that billionaires do. We learn from billionaires, and we do what they do. You can join the club by going to theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com, and joining today. Now let's pick up where we left off at. Our title of this passage right now is Conquer or Be Conquered for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Black folk do read. Read Rainbow 2.0 with a purpose. Let's get it. Have you ever seen a man who had no quit in him? Who would never let go of his grip no matter what happened? Who every time he encountered defeat would come up smiling and with increased determination to forge ahead? Have you ever seen a man who did not know the meaning of the word failure, who never knew when he was beaten, who had erased the words can't and impossible from his vocabulary, the man who no obstacles could stop, who was not disheartened by misfortune? If you have, you've seen a conqueror. Everybody put in the comments below, I'm a conqueror. It is always of interest to watch a youth's first taste of failure. It is the index to his life, the measure of his success power. A man's real courage, said Napoleon Hill, shows to best advantage in his hour of adversity. The mere idea of his failure is not as important as how he takes defeat. What does he do next? Was he discouraged? Does he conclude that he made a mistake in his present undertaking and rush to attempt something else? Or does he stand firm? No one is immune to failure, and everyone meets with it eventually during a lifetime. Nonetheless, each of us has the means by which we can overcome our failures. Remember, you have control of the greatest tool ever known, your mind. And you alone control its processes. Failure usually affects people in one or two ways. It serves as a challenge to greater effort, or it subdues and discourages you from trying again. What does failure do for you? Does it challenge you to greater effort, or does it subdue and discourage you from trying again? The majority of people give up hope and quit at the first sign of adversity, even before it overtakes them. For instance, a significant number of Black Americans are born into poverty. Living in a world of abundance, many accept their lot as inescapable and go through life wearing deprivation as an albatross. However, it may very well be that poverty is one of life's testing devices. Whether it becomes either a blessing or a curse depends upon the manner in which it is received. It has also been said that failure is a part of nature's plan. Failure is a part of nature's plan, through which it prepares men and women of destiny to do its work. I found much evidence to support this theory. One of the first lessons of life is to learn how to snatch victory from defeat. Everybody putting down so learn. One of life's lessons is to learn. And here's the beautiful thing. When you learn it, you can then teach it. That's the beautiful thing. Once you learn it, especially as an adult, especially as a parent, once you learn it, you can then teach it. How to snatch victory from defeat. It takes courage and stamina. When unsure and embarrassed by humiliating disaster, to seek in the ruins the elements of success. Yet this is the true mark of achievement. This measures the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. You cannot measure a man by his failures. Instead, you must know what he makes of them. With this in mind, it was Confucius who proclaimed, a man is great not because he hasn't failed. A man is great because failure hasn't stopped him. He's not great because he failed. He's great because he did not let failure stop him. The leader is never subdued by failure, but is always inspired to a greater effort. By contemplating your failures, you will discover whether you have the potential for leadership. Your reaction will render a dependable clue. Nature often pummels aspiring men and women with adversity in order to find who among us will get up and make another go for it. Those who make the grade are people of destiny, programmed to serve as leaders of importance in today's world. The next time you encounter failure, remember that every failure and adversity carries within it the seed, everybody putting on those seed, the seed of an equivalent benefit. Begin to recognize that seed and plant it through action. You may discover that there's no such reality as failure until you accept it as such. You may explore the secret of persistence by uncovering the 10 most prevalent causes of failure. The 10 most prevalent causes of failure. Here's number 1. Lack of a definite purpose, goal, or chief aim. This has got to be number 1. Reason why many people fail in life, because they don't aim for anything at all. Have no goal, have no dream, have no aim, have no purpose. They're just drifting. The number 1 cause of failure is the lack of a definite purpose, goal, or chief aim. Number 2, the lack of ambition to move past mediocrity. The number 2 cause of failure is the lack of ambition to move past mediocrity, to move past average, to move past normal, to move past ordinary. Lack of ambition. Don't want to be great. Just want to be received, liked, accepted. I don't know. Number 3, a negative mental attitude. The third most prevalent cause of failure is a negative mental attitude, low self-esteem. Don't believe you can do it. A negative mental attitude. Number 4, a lack of self-discipline. Just undisciplined. You start but won't finish. You won't continue. No discipline. Number 5, lack of vision and imagination sufficient to reorganize to recognize, look at that. Lack of vision and imagination sufficient to recognize favorable opportunities. I talk about this a lot. It's not that opportunities aren't there. It's not that opportunities aren't available. We just lack the vision to see the opportunity. Number 6, the use of race, of sex, or circumstances as a reason for inactivity. You mean to tell me you're not moving just because you're black? You're not making an effort just because you're a woman and you're black? You know? Right? The use of race or sex or circumstances as a reason for inactivity. Propaganda. Number 7, a lack of belief in the existence of infinite intelligence. You don't believe in a higher power. You don't believe in God. You don't believe in something bigger than yourself. No belief in something bigger than yourself. Number 8, this is pretty ill health. You're just sick. You're not able-bodied. I can feel that one. you just can't get out of the bed. You're sick. I get that one. All right. I ain't got nothing to say about that one. Number 9, a lack of persistence in carrying through to the finish that which you start. It takes courage to start. It takes faith to finish. You don't have the persistence. You make it halfway through the race. You don't finish what you start. Unwillingness to go the extra mile or render a service. The habit of running away from unpleasant circumstances instead of mastering them. Look at that. Lack of persistence. Unwilling to go the extra mile, right? Running away. Running away. Now, I don't know who's watching right now, who may be watching in the future. My question to you is, how long? Everybody put a console, how long? How long have you been running away from what God has called you to do? How long have you been running away from what you know you have been called to do? How long have you been running away from your mission? How long have you been running away from your purpose? How long have you been running away? Number 10, the desire to get something for nothing. These are the 10, right? As he put it, the 10 most prevalent causes of failure. Now, we're going to go through this in depth when we get to this part, because we're going to have to really break this down. We're not going to do that on this show. We're going to do that in our private sessions that we do for the book club. But think about those 10 things. And which ones are affecting you the most? A lack of a definite purpose, lack of ambition, negative mental attitude, a lack of self-discipline, a lack of vision and imagination, the use of race or sex or circumstance, making excuses, the lack of belief in God, ill health, you might be sick, lack of persistence or the unwillingness to do more than you're paid for, or the habit of running away, or the desire to get something. You always want something for nothing. You believe that free is good. If I can get it for free, it must be good. You desire to get something for nothing. Now, I say this all the time. I believe free is the 4-letter cuss word of the Black community. The desire to get something for nothing. You can make the grade. Napoleon Hill had a clear vision of the potential power in persistence when he said, those who have cultivated the habit of persistence seem to enjoy insurance against failure. No matter how many times they're defeated, they manage. Everybody put console manage. They manage to move toward the top of the ladder. Sometimes it appears that there's a hidden guide whose duty is to test men through all sorts of discouraging experiences. Those who pick themselves up after defeat and keep on trying, they arrive. The hidden guide lets no one enjoy great achievement without passing the persistence test. Those who can't take it simply do not make the grade. From birth to death, life poses a constant challenge to those who master failure with persistence, and it rewards with riches the men and women who successfully meet those challenges. If you accept defeat as an inspiration to try again with renewed confidence and determination, the attainment of your success will be only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Everybody put that in the console. It's only a matter of time. See, what I've done for myself, and I can't speak for you, I just talk for myself. What I've done for myself, I just made a commitment. I made a commitment to myself this year to keep going, to keep doing what I know to do, and to stop doing what I know not to do. It's not that I don't know, it's just that I got to stop. I got to decide to stop, and I got to decide to continue. So I made a decision for my life. I'm going to keep doing what I know I should be doing, and I'm going to stop doing what I know I shouldn't be doing. And the stuff that I should be doing that I'm going to keep doing, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to do it more often. I made that commitment. So I asked myself, I said, self, yeah, I talked to myself. I'll be like, self, just imagine. Everybody put in console, imagine. Imagine. Where will you be by this time next year? In other words, by January or February 2020, if you simply took 1 year, and you took this 1 year and you gave it 365. That's right. Everybody put console 365. If you gave this 1 year of your life, been here almost 40 years, and if you just do 1 year of 365, where will you be by this time next year? And so what I want to ask you is, what's something that you need to do 365? I'm talking about no days off. And it might be something small. It might be just a walk around the block. It could be, I don't know, it could be a phone call to the people that you love. I don't know what that is for you. But I had to decide for myself, what is it, the one small thing that I was going to do 365, and I was going to challenge God himself. I was going to challenge infinite intelligence. No, you said that I reap what I sow, so I'm going to sow for 365. And what will the harvest bring? What will be the results from my efforts? Now, notice I didn't say I'm going to beg for 365. I didn't say I'm going to steal for 365. I said I'm going to work. Put in the effort. Because faith without works is dead, so I'm putting in the work in order for myself, my household, to reap the harvest. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to the harvest, I don't know where it's going to come from. And I don't care. Because the only thing that I need to concern myself with is doing what I know I should be doing for 365. My question to you this morning on this fantastic Friday, as we're having this time together as a people, what is it that you need to do? You need to make a commitment to for 365. See, most people, they're going to make the commitment. It's not even a commitment. They're going to make the effort, or they're going to put in the effort for 15 days. That's called a New Year's resolution. They didn't make a commitment to 365. How about you? I'm telling you, when you start thinking about how bad you really want something, how bad you want, how big you want to, whatever it is that you're doing to grow, when you start thinking about that, you say, man, all I got to do is just take 1 year of sacrifice to do something for 365. There is absolutely no way you can't get a return. Why? Because the good book also says that in all labor, there is profit. In all work, there is profit. What is it that you need to do? You need to make a commitment to for 365. Start asking these tough questions. Oh my goodness, I never thought about something I need to do for 365. It may not be your job. I don't know what it is for you. For 365. Now, as you think about that, I now want you to think about the rewards. Man, what's going to happen? Where will we be? Where will this company be? Where will this business be? Where will this idea be? Where will my health be? Where will my wealth be if I just do whatever that is for you for 365? Let me tell you something. If you decide to take this challenge, the 365 challenge, that's right, it's a challenge. I'm going to put a challenge out. If you just if you want to take the 365 challenge, I want you to understand that the hardest part, the hardest component, the hardest time for you to really do this challenge, if you saying you're going to take the challenge, is the first 21 days. That's it. The first 21 days are the hardest. We might even go a little bit further. Let's say the first 40 days, because he said he did a 40-day fast. Let's just say 40 days. If you just the first 4, if you know, okay, listen, you already know. The first 40 days are going to be the toughest. First 40 days of commitment are going to be the hard. But if I can get through 40 days, I can make it the rest of the 365. So you already know that. So you got to prepare. I got to get through 40. If I can get through 40, I'll get through the rest of the 365. Now, some people say 21 days. I'm gonna go with Jesus on this one. Gee, I'm gonna go with the man from Galilee. I'm gonna go 40 days. That includes holidays. That includes all that stuff that you want to input. That includes all that stuff. What are you? How many guys say you want to take this 365 challenge with your boy? I want to make sure I'm not the only one. Yeah, it's okay if I'm the only one. I'll just be being God. But I'm just trying to say, who's out there saying, you know what? I need to take this 365 challenge. I'm saying I want more in 2019. I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to have more, all this stuff. But we understand we got to put in the effort. We got to sow in order to reap. Is there anybody else out there who I can hold accountable to 365? I'm looking for a brother or a sister who will be my keeper. That's what I'm talking about. Is there anybody that's saying, you know what? I ain't never thought about this, but I'm willing to try, and I'm willing to go on a challenge of 365. Okay, I got a sister that's gonna be my keeper with Lono. Yeah, we ready. We ready. We ready. Anybody else? I'm challenging you today. I'm challenging you to be great. I don't care what field. I don't care what you decide that you're going to do, what it's going to be for you. I don't care if it's going to be for your health, for your wealth, for whatever. Need don't move the needle. That don't move the needle, Miss Vivian. Yeah, you need to. That wasn't the question. The question was whether you need to, whether you want to, whether you hope to, it wasn't the question. Question is there anybody else who's going to do it, who is in on this 365 challenge? I got another sister. Miss Kenny, I got another. Where the brothers at? I got 3 sisters. Where are the brothers at? Oh my goodness, that's the 3rd sister, Miss Shirley, in the house. She said, I am going on this 365 challenge. I'm going to sow. I'm going to focus on the sowing, and I'm going to let God do the reaping. Where my brothers at? See, brothers, you can't do that to me, man. The brothers, come on, fella, you can't. You know what I'm saying? The sisters are stepping up. I mean, this is the national day for the black woman. So of course the black woman gonna step up on today. Where the brothers at? Oh my goodness, I got 3 sisters. I gotta keep me. Who else? Do I got at least one brother? Don't act like you ain't watching. I'm putting you on notice, fellas. The sisters say they gonna get better. What about you? Huh? The sister said they gonna get better. How about you? Woo! All right, I got Miss Reed. You better stop playing. Are you in on the 365 challenge, Miss Reed? I'm calling you out. Okay, Lynn, push. Oh, I got my last name too, Jefferson. I like that. Two Jefferson going there. Of course, it would be the Jeffersons. We moving on up, moving on up. We moving on up. Lynn pushed Jefferson in the house. I finally got my first brother. All right. I don't know who else gonna step up for the 365 challenge. You saying I'm a so now we're gonna have to figure out what y'all gonna do. So I'm gonna hit you up. I'm figuring out what y'all gonna commitment gonna be. You gotta decide what your commitment gonna be. I'll decide it's individual. Then we're gonna have to hold each other accountable to the 365. Oh yeah, Miss Malone said, "I'm your keeper." Yes, I got a sister that's my keeper. I got 3 sisters that gonna be my keeper, and a brother that gonna be my keeper. Man, we got this thing going. All right. Woo! If you accept defeat as an inspiration to try again with renewed confidence and determination, the attainment of your success will be only a matter of time. If you accept defeat as the final blow and allow it to destroy your confidence, you might as well abandon any hope of success. Remember the words of the 19th century American social reformer and writer Jacob Riis, who wrote, "When nothing seems to help, I go and look at the stone cutter hammering away at his rock perhaps 100 times without as much as cracking as a crack showing in it. Yet all the 100, but yet at the 101st blow, it was split into 2. And I know it was not that blow that did it, but all that had gone before it. My question to you is, how many of you guys have been swinging that hammer day after day, month after month, year after year? You've been swinging a hammer on the rock, and it seems like it just is going to refuse to crack, but it only takes one more swing. Oh my goodness. It only takes one more swing for your blessings to start flowing. Everybody put guys on one more. It only takes the 101st blow, and now it is cracked wide open, and the blessings start to flow. Keep swinging. Woo! It must be Friday. I'm feeling good. I got some sisters, I got some brothers gonna hold me accountable to 365. I'm not doing it by myself. Miss Vivian Reed says she is in. Yes, that's 4 sisters and a brother. Oh man, we about to make it happen. Woo! Only takes one more swing. One more try. And it opens. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put it in the book, we absolutely will find it. In the comments below, I'd like for you to share with us what it is that you took away from the day. Of course, we don't just do this just to do this. We do this to make a difference. And so hopefully there's been some seed that's been implanted on the inside of you that you're going to cultivate and reap the harvest. In other words, my question to you is, was this worth your time and why? Go ahead and put that in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? Now, why do we ask that? Because we understand that you can't get your time back. Once your time is spent, it's gone. Money we can get. Time we cannot buy. I want to make sure that this was worth your time. As you guys are typing that, I know that I talk fast and you type. I want to shout out to our sponsor today, ERGJ Black Bazaar. You can pick up your Black History activity books. That's a way for you to support what we're doing here as well, financially. Not only that, you can choose to join the club. You can do that as well. We do have private meetings within our group, within our club, for people who are serious. In other words, these are people that have decided to walk away. These are the people, obviously, that have decided to do the 365. All of those people that have joined, other than Lynn, who's going to be joining soon, have decided that they're going to go to the 365. Isn't that a coincidence? These are people who are saying that I am no longer going to just do what they do. I'm no longer going to talk how they talk. I'm no longer going to hang where they hang. I am different. I want different. Therefore, I'll do and be different. And I'm okay with that. Okay? I'm okay with that. I cannot help the poor if I am among them. Same way that Harriet Tubman had to get free first before she can go free other people. This is history. We should learn from history. Simply go to theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com, and join the club today. Miss Walona, my sister keeper, she says this: I love this. It plants seeds in my mind to work towards. Absolutely. Miss Vivian Reed said it received a whole list of what stops people from achieving, some things to work on. Absolutely. This is New Black Wall Street Book Club. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprise, the ERGJ Black Bazaar, and also international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. I want you to remember this, that it takes a village. It takes my brother and it takes my sisters to be my keeper. It takes a village, and it starts with us. Let's build, people. Let's build each other, and let's do it together. We all we got. But guess what? That's enough. Man, I pray to God to preserve each and every one of you today. Of course, this will be broadcast across our podcast, so in case you couldn't watch it, you can listen to it later on. It'll be uploaded in about an hour. And we do meet on the weekend every day. So we'll be meeting tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and also Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can catch us live or you can catch us on the replay. Until that time, I want to say that I pray to God that he preserves each and every one of you today. As you go out, that you'll go out on fire to achieve your dreams. You know what time it is, Mr. DJ. Hit the music.
It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club with your host, Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Now, you ain't got to leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Yeah.